The international conference on TVET and skill development I felt was very well organized, and you had a very impressive panels of speakers and panelists. I learned a lot about the challenges that India in particular faces, but also a lot about the good work that is being done in this country. The focus areas that were chosen I think were also very relevant. First of all, the emphasis on the collaboration of industry and academia to make sure that TVET is relevant for the needs of the labor market. Secondly, the emphasis on capacity building, because as we learned today, there is a need for TVET to evolve, to keep relevant, for example, when faced with new technological developments or global challenges such as climate change. And finally, I think it's also critically important to always keep in mind that there still needs a lot to be done in terms of improving inclusion and gender equality. You talked about the specific challenges in India, that women are still very often disadvantaged, but I think the same is also true for many other countries. So this is again a topic that was discussed here that is also globally relevant. So I participated in the panel on capacity building, and I wanted to thank you for the opportunity to talk about the work of UNESCO-UNEVOC and particularly about our work in the field of capacity building. We found in the discussions with the other panelists that capacity building is extremely important in TVET, because TVET needs to change, it needs to evolve. We discussed some of the global challenges that we face, such as climate change, technical change, issues such as migrants and refugees, or persistent inequality in the labor market. And for this, we need to improve TVET. We need capacity building support to improve, for example, the way TVET is taught, to update curricula, to also update the institutional environment. And I particularly appreciated that you had a lot of teachers in the audience, because the teachers are really at the heart of TVET. Without teachers, there can be no good education. We talked, for example, also about the emergence of artificial intelligence. And some people fear that artificial intelligence might replace teachers. I don't think that will happen, because you cannot have a good education without the human element. But at the same time, I think teachers need to also learn how to work with AI.